trying that again. It is 21st or 22nd or 23rd of February, one of those, 2019. And it is so that I'm finishing trying to go ahead and finish referencing to videos that I made in the past, as well as find videos on my computer to download, upload, whatever, to YouTube or whatever. Now that I got the computer plugged, which I didn't have in December, it had went out. I've been having it, but I've been playing games and stuff, trying to keep myself busy, keep my mind occupied or whatnot. Which is why I'm going to be playing SmackDown vs. Raw and Batman, because I had to go get Batman last night, both games, Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. Love them. Due to unfortunate circumstances, I'll be playing it on, the screen here. No sound system, as for some reason that TV does not accept the sound system hookup that I wanted to put on it. It's for the room, I guess. So I'll be enjoying it today as much as I can without all the big movie effects or whatever you want to call those effects where it's like boom, that type of crap. So it'll be just plain old stereo today. No home theater system sound. But it is so for the first time ever, really, since I've been working these 2 years, that I have 3 days off in a row. So, and how did that come to be? Well, shit, I actually had to ask for it before I started taking stuff and covering it up with locks. We don't get too many 6 days anymore, which I could have been taking off for occasions like birthdays I missed and all that other good stuff, which wouldn't have served any purpose anyway, because I would never get to see anybody. That's another story. I'm trying not to go into that. It's an emotional one that you don't need to hear or want to hear. But yeah, so I would have been taken off for no reason, basically, and getting points, and got fired by now. I didn't need to be fired pickpocketing, the sweets. I guess you can't call it pickpocketing though, but whatever, with the sweets or whatever. They were good to me. So since I kept it, I've been making videos left to right on phones and stuff like that. I don't know where they all are. Needless to say, one thing about it, I made so many videos on the phone that I lost over a year ago. If it hadn't been, no, actually it's been over a year. It's been, because that was when Barbara was here as the store manager, and actually I was losing phones left to right, trying to do my job. Put the phone down, and after scanning the item, put the phone down, and look, there goes my memory. Now I don't know where I put my phone. So I'm trying to get all those videos off the computer. Basically, going back to what I was saying, I'm trying to get all those videos off the computer. I'm not sure if this records good when you're walking away from the speaker box after you got it on. God, what is this called? I'm gonna call it Wi-Fi. It's not what it is. It's what it takes to get all the information I'm getting. Bluetooth. I'm not sure. But anyhow, so I'll be enjoying the game today because of my day off that I asked for, and I was approved. I asked for 2 days off, as a matter of fact, and I thought they were going to be spent doing something else, but that's how it is, I guess. Normally, the little family, whatever they want to call, it's her husband's birthday. It's her birthday, kid's mom, her husband, and my daughter's birthday was in the same month, along with somebody else's birthday in the same month, her sister. So it's like a celebration of the February, and that's what I was looking to get in on. Haven't been in on that in I don't know how long. I was down and out for a long time. Didn't have a job. I didn't have nothing to do, nothing to put in on it, nothing to, So, it was always a celebration without me. And then when I was working, it was always without me because I was working. So, I'm working and I got the time off, I wanted to go ahead and put that in play. Plus, give my son the respect of his birthday that I missed. Both of them, the holidays that I missed, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, wanted to do that. I'm trying to be great. I'm trying to show them greatness. And I won't say I'm feeling. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying not to go into that because it's very sensitive, especially when I don't understand nothing. It's like I'm being set up to fail, and it's clearly not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to show them everything, love, support, and everything. So I got my baby that machine, sewing machine or whatnot. She can invest in her dream. She said she wanted to be a designer or whatever. That's where it starts at right there. I gave it to you first. Not first as in before your mother. Gave it to you first as in the first one to push you on your way. You know what I'm saying? Not your friends or whatever. They might have, I don't know your friends, they might have did something. Yeah. Waiting to see what my son believes in, where he wants to push his little ass. You need to do this. He said Army, and I told him about the military basically. As you can see, I waste food a lot. I forgot that this was even in the Frigidaire, But it'll be wasted this time, but hopefully next time I'll remember it. I don't know. I don't even remember exactly when this was. I do a lot of that. That's why I be wanting to give food away. Because I do a lot of wasting. I cook too much or however that goes. I think it's just enough for me. But I don't eat a lot. It started out as me not eating a lot due to stress and depression or whatever, but it kind of like I just don't eat a lot, period. Jeez, I just set the plate down in it. So since I don't eat a lot, I might cook something and then the rest of it just be waiting on me. Look at these waffles out here before they burn. Already extra hard. So you'll enjoy me enjoying the game today, or not. I'm not sure if I'll keep the video going while I'm enjoying the game. I gotta go rebuy Batman, and like I said, due to certain circumstances, as you guys know, that's how I stay going. Between music, rarely gospel, but between music, jazz, classical, that's the opera or whatever, and what do you call that? Some forms of I listen to love music a lot, but I don't really believe in it anymore. It's like I just listen. I like it. I believe in love for some unknown reason. It's never been achieved or found, but that's what I believe in, I guess. Jeez. I wonder if I should still eat these. These are like hard. I think I overcooked them or undercooked. I don't know what I did to them. They hard as hell though. Not even hot. Butter's not even melting. So yeah, I love R&B and all that, but I don't really listen to it unless it's in jazz. Jazz form, I listen to it. They trick me. I still like the old songs that I used to like. So music and these games keep me going. So Mama Odell used to ask me, say stuff about me playing the game. I'm too old to play games at 19 and 20. Man, if y'all really understood, sometimes what a person does is what makes them feel comfortable and at ease and relaxed. Let them do it. If it's not harming nobody. It wasn't harming me to play these games while I go to work and come back and pay you your money for rent. It doesn't harm anybody. It doesn't take away from anything. It's not doing. I have to turn this heater off. It's kind of hot in here. It doesn't do any type of damage to me. No, it's because I'm standing up under this thing and that. And as you can see, they still got a lot of work to do. I was recording in December, and that light, that simple light, still hadn't been covered up. I got real emotional and upset with it. So I had to walk out the office, and then I haven't been back in there because I'm liable to get kicked out. And I haven't been here just that long. So I don't want to get kicked out or put out, whatever you want of that. So I'm going to try my best to keep my mouth closed, because I don't understand how we agreed that it was a rush job to get me in and to get you a promotion of some sort, and we agreed that the work would be done. But here I am 2-3 months later, still needing the same exact work, while your workers tell you that they couldn't get in my door, which if they really had been in here beforehand, then they know that the door needs to be pulled toward you while you're unlocking it and then pushed. Now, there are many doors that do that, but I don't think a front door is supposed to do that, but that's what this door does. And as far as the closeout of the work orders, I'm sick of those because nothing's been done. You're just closing it out for no reason, and then you're unprofessional. Why wouldn't you call me and ask me, has the work been done? What's the progress on it? That's professional. But I didn't put this video together to dog out this apartment complex. No, I didn't. It's kind of frustrating, that's all. And because I'm getting hot, I get, easily frustrated. I'd rather be hot than to be cold, though, because I can never get back hot. Once I'm cold, it'll stay cold for hours. It can be 100 degrees outside because I'm so thin. The video is not even about this crap that I'm saying. The video is more or less to help me. If you didn't get it, I just explained a few minutes ago that the games, the music, and these videos are helping me to stay myself, because all I've been is to myself. And you say, find happiness in God. You can find God, find Jesus. You religiously say that, especially Christians. There's more to it than that. You need a physical being to see and to talk to sometimes. I talk to myself all day, every damn day. Laugh at myself, cry with myself, hope myself. That's what I do. Well, it's not an everyday thing, but basically you get the point. Basically what I'm doing right now, I'm coddling, is that what you call it? Trying to keep myself from whining, crying, or anything other than that. Because I don't think it's fair that I've been chosen to live a life alone forever and a day. Well, if I'm so misunderstood, if I'm so whatever. They say if you're, most of the time when you're alone, it's because something you're doing or not doing. I like to believe that. But then I'd have to disbelieve the very God that I talk about. Because it couldn't be that you couldn't help me to figure out how to fix whatever's wrong and find me, or, send me to someone. Everybody needs somebody. Now, unfortunately, I put a lot of log cabin on that, and I don't have anything to make sure that it does not fall all over the place, which I'm going to the chair over there, and I don't want my chair to be full and filled with maple syrup, considering the fact that it might not even be maple syrup. Oh, everything's a gimmick nowadays, and everything's added to and taken away from and spliced and diced. Everything is something that it's not supposed to be. Sadly, I talk about the community taking care of my kids a lot, when I've been a community person myself here lately. So I really don't have no right to talk. I just gave back to the community. I found a Bluetooth speaker at the job, on the job. So I need something to heat this on so I won't spill it all over myself or whatever. So I found a Bluetooth speaker at the job, and I'm glad that it was durable. just dropped it. That's my second time dropping it. Well, first time today. I hope it's not recording from that box because you just heard a big thud. So as it goes, I found this speaker box at the job there, and I took it upon myself to hold on to it. Well, 2 days ago, I was so busy at the job, I laid the speaker box down. It was nothing. I later understood, after being disappointed in myself, I later understood that I didn't do nothing but give back what wasn't mine, what didn't belong to me. Last night, I was going to get these games, find me something to do, because I love those Batman games. So I wanted to go get them. I wanted to have them. I've been asking somebody else to give me back my games. Let me come get them or something. Like today was supposed to be the day that my kids come see me. I haven't gotten a word on that, so we know how that's gonna go. Because I do have 3 days off, which I did not tell her that, but yeah. So anyway, last night I went to go get these games so I can have something to focus on because I really love these games, So it was so that I still don't know what happened. I'm guessing because I don't see the keys on the porch. I don't see them on the patio. I'm guessing that these keys were lost during my pedaling of the bike because they're not even right there. I backtracked and they're not even there where they would be if they were anywhere. What am I saying? Oh shit. That's what I did not want to happen. Damn, I gotta get something. So it is in fact the thing I did not want to happen just happened. I'm dripping syrup all over my furniture. Even though the furniture was given to me, I'm dripping syrup all over it from the plate because the plate is kind of weird. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and find a towel or something. An old shirt or something. I don't have any trays. That's one thing I should have told him. Which is another part of the subject. I'm playing a game in the living room because of the fact that somebody promised me a TV stand and I never got it. I'm not sure what happened on that, but I never got the TV stand. I never said anything. I didn't say nothing about it. She brought it up a couple of times, guaranteeing me that it was on the way, but I haven't said anything about it for the reason that I'm starting to disbelieve, starting to more or less understand that it was a friendly gesture because we don't even know each other or talk like that anyway. I know she was busy. I know that for a fact, but I mean, it was more or less just a one of those things that people ask you and they expect you to say no, but you say yes, and it kind of surprises them. And they didn't actually mean that they was going to do it. They just wanted to show that they were being courteous, friendly, for a show, basically. I don't know how else to say that. Yeah, so it was only for the show that she offered or whatever. It wasn't actually that's what she meant, and that's what she was actually trying to do. She was trying to show that she was being nice enough to offer a show. So anyway, yeah. So as I was saying, I basically gave that bike back to the community, me being a community sharer. Now, why would I say that? Because that bike costs over $300. I would not have ever been able to get that. Likewise, it was a TV I was given that cost over $300. I wouldn't have been able to get that. And I gave it to somebody who I thought could use it at the time. I knew they deserved it and could use it. I'd rather pancakes than waffles, but they were given to me, so I more than appreciate them. So, anyway. old manager helped me get that bike for less than $80. So it's oh my God. Man, why do things have to happen like this? It's so crazy. But I'm not gonna lose it though. There's a piece of hair in my food right now. I'm not gonna lose it though. I'm gonna be nice. I'm not gonna lose it. I'm gonna be nice. Anyhow, he helped me get the bike for a little less than 80. So we served this purpose for quite some time. Then it started getting all messed up and stuff, which is why it shouldn't have been costing no 300 and something. Well, actually 2 plus would have been 3. Shouldn't have cost that much because it was already messed up. Now, I didn't know Walmart sell discounted bikes. I didn't know they sell oh God, used bikes, but they do. And the problem with that is they try to sell the used bikes for the same price as it would be. I mean, anything, but especially on the bikes. That's what I'm talking about now. Same price it would be if it was new. No, you can't do that. It's good for your business, but it's bad for us. So, I remember back at the time, that's where bikes came from, is Walmart. And they were never halfway put together or broken down or messed up like they come in. Or maybe I'm just at the wrong Walmart, I don't know. I know they came from Walmart because I remember finally finding that out. And I'm reflecting back to when I was a child and used to get Christmas gifts from, basically the state or whatnot, in foster care. That's part of the reason why I say, I didn't want my kids to grow up getting community service. They're not in foster care. I shouldn't have to get everything from the community. But a lot of the things I wished and wanted for my kids is void now. It means nothing. So they'll never actually know what I've been trying to do for them or with them. Well, why? Because every time I see them or talk to them, I'm supposed to just discipline them. That's the main focus. I spend no time with them. I don't celebrate anything with them. Can you tell I'm trying not to get syrup everywhere? So, I'm a community giver too, although I don't like it. I sat there and gave that speaker box back, turned right around, and gave a bike back. Because although I paid $60-something for a bike. No, I think it was $80. I paid for a bike that did not do well. It wasn't a new bike, but it was, this is where they told me to get it from. Because it was not going to cost as much. After a while, I began to think, hell, I should have went ahead and bought a new bike. So it was a trade-in. And trade that one for this $300 bike, which was fine, but the gears were messing up. And the person who was supposed to fix it, it it was a crazy time. So they were getting frustrated about a lot, and I mean they stopped doing a lot. You know, basically he was an assembler at that time. He assembled bikes and a whole lot of other stuff. But then I mean it got crazy. Like we don't have nobody working, so he's got to pull more weight, and he's not exactly for all of that. So he stopped doing a lot, and then the guy who gave me the bike, he was getting ready to leave. So he was trying to leave, and then he ended up getting fired. So it was the manager. So I mean, that's the manager I actually wanted my kids to meet because he was real cool. The department manager I have now, I mean, she all right, but she's nothing like the other guy. And so much fun could have been enjoyed and had at my job. I mean, I remember my kids, they went up to their mom's job a couple of times. I just wanted them to experience. So I wanted them to experience so much with me that they haven't been able to experience at all. And for what reason, I don't know. We can make up many excuses. Offer to get money to take them, but I shouldn't have to pay every time I want to see them. It's uncalled for. It's ridiculous. It's depressing and stressing too. Am I the mistake or are they the mistake? And that goes back to the time where I was actually saying, am I an embarrassment to you? Because you cannot claim me. Boyfriend sometime and friend to every other time, depending on where we are, who we in front of, what time of day it is, what year it is. So, going back to like 5 minutes, 10, 20 minutes ago, as I was saying, even though the chick offered to get me this TV stand, she hasn't yet, and I doubt that she will. Like I said, I think it was just a friendly gesture. But that's the exact reason why I'm in here in the living room, because my TV is on the floor, and the one I got in the living room, obviously, it's up high. So I'll enjoy games the way they were supposed to be, playing up high. I just won't enjoy the sound system effect. I think it's every bit of 12 o'clock now, not 12:30. I'm sure you're eating the damn waffles at noonday. I stay to myself no matter where I'm at. I don't mind being alone, but I don't want to be left alone all the time. It's really unhealthy in so many ways. I'm only repeating the same thing so you can understand. I say this in a lot of videos, and then in so many videos I was stressed and depressed. At one point in time, I made it my business to try to make videos where I'm happy. Only make the videos when I'm happy. I'm not stressed or depressed. I'm irritated right now, but not stressed or depressed. More or less irritated that this syrup got everywhere. Well, people won't come fix this apartment. And then that becomes irritating because I'm on their butt when they don't have nothing to fix this apartment for. I don't stay in this living room that much. So who's gonna look at these holes in the floor? Like in the bottom where the cabinets is. Who's gonna actually look at that? Nobody. So I'm stressing myself out. Trying not to yell, but getting very aggressive with them for nothing. Nobody's gonna be here. When I was in that motel room, nobody came around. It goes beyond what I've said and what I've done. This is my life sentence. When I was in Louisiana, I was in Oklahoma, as a child, as a teen. There's many out there like me. They deal with it a different way. I refuse to believe that God wants us to be happy and would say all of this stuff about ask and knock and all that stuff. When you ask and knock, you don't get it. How can you tell me what I don't need when I'm telling you what I do need? I'm here, you're there. Give you the desires of your heart. My heart desires a soulmate. My heart desires interaction with a woman. It doesn't have to be sexually. So, I'm gonna end this 30-minute video, almost 35-minute video, and I'm gonna continue to eat this. It's very sweet, and I'm gonna get on this game in a minute, and I'm gonna also try to look for videos that might be on the computer that I can, the ones that are still on there, I can throw them on YouTube. Same as I'm gonna do this video. A lot of videos were lost due to one phone that I had and lost the memory card as well as the phone a long time ago. The podcast or online radio or whatever you want to call that, I'm not actually into right now. I want to do it, and that was my dream to be, something like that. But I'm just not motivated enough for it anymore, because I don't have anybody paying attention to me, and that's really discouraging. Half of my videos have no views on them. Some of the ones that talk about a lot of good things, I don't even get views when I go back into Black Love Movement, where I started the Black Empowerment thing. Well, actually, I started before I even joined the group, but because I joined the group, it made it that much better for me and on me to understand why I felt the things I felt. But they don't even pay attention. They hardly pay attention to anything in there. But it's just a waste of time. So, my own kid's mom don't even know where I stand when it comes to our people, the black people, or when it comes to gangs, or when it comes to, don't even know where I stand. I tried to had a serious talk with her a couple of times, but it goes nowhere. I don't think she takes me seriously for nothing, or about nothing. So, like I told her before, it's like we missed on a whole lot of stuff. Like we just don't match up on a whole lot of stuff. I don't know how we missed that in the beginning. It's not about her. It's not to throw dirt on nobody or whatever else. Just saying. With that being said, let's end this video. I got games to play and try to enjoy the day. Discussion a long time ago before this guy left. This right here is just a symbol of peace and hope for me, and it reminds me of the times that I was very, very religious, very much into religion, Christianity, because that's what I was taught. Never saying that I don't believe in God, it's just saying that I keep this as a monument as to, what I do and don't believe in.